Long, long time ago, there was a humble gardener living in a shelter close to a Japanese emperor's palace. The gardener not only had a great knowledge of Japanese plants, but he also was an expert landscape designer. Because of his incredible skills, the emperor entrusted him with making a new garden on the west wing of palace. First of all, the gardener explained the new design to the emperor. They could be beautiful paths with round stones of different sizes and colors. There could be also many different trees and aromatic flowers. Moreover, a quiet pond with goldfish swimming around would make the place relaxing and peaceful. Crossing the pond, a beautiful shelter would be built where the emperor and his family could have an endless cup of tea while watching the warm sunset views. Just behind the shelter, at the other side of the pond, there would be a large area with bamboo lighting up the emperor's family hearths. The wind among the bamboo would play the most pleasant music ever played. During many days, weeks, and months, the gardener was working hard, very hard, to finish his job. Finally, the job was done, and the emperor was very excited to have such a beautiful place for his own enjoyment. After the garden was completed, the gardener continued working hard. Every single day, he watered, pruned, and removed weeds from the garden. The emperor had no complaints at all because the garden was lovely. However, the biggest area where it was designed to have bamboo was not growing. In fact, there was absolutely nothing on it. So one day, the emperor asked the gardener with curiosity, "What about the bamboo area, gardener? Is there any problem over there?" "There is no problem, magnificent emperor," said the gardener. "Everything is growing very well." Although a little bit surprised by the gardener's response, the emperor trusted the gardener's skill and experience. 2 years more passed by. At that time, the emperor was already expecting his first child, and despite the fact that the gardener was caring for the empty area, bamboo was still not there. So once more the emperor asked the gardener. This time he was a little bit concerned. "What about the bamboo, gardener? Is there any problem?" "There is not, magnificent emperor," said the gardener. "Everything is growing very well." Every evening, the emperor with his wife and their first child enjoyed walks across the beautiful garden. However, the empty area was disturbing to the emperor. He knew about the gardener's talent, and the gardener was caring diligently for all the plants. However, after 4 years of watering a large empty area, nothing was growing there. The emperor began to distrust the ability of his gardener, and once more he asked the gardener, a little bit angry, "What about bamboo, gardener? Is there any problem?" "There is not, magnificent emperor," said the gardener. "Everything is growing well." A couple of years more came and went. With love and care, the gardener was working every day in the garden. Suddenly, one day, the empty area designed to have bamboo on it started growing. In front of the surprised eyes of the emperor and his family, bamboo was growing up fast, very fast. It got up to 25 meters high in a few days. An impatient and inexperienced gardener might have thought that because bamboo cannot be seen, seeds may be infertile. However, the talented gardener knew that he was caring for all the different plants very well. He knew that bamboo was different from other plants. Before growing up to the surface, it was growing underground. Bamboo needs many patient years of care before showing up. Once it is above ground, it grows up healthy and strong very quickly. And in this area close to the quiet pond, looking at the warm sunset, enjoying a delicious cup of tea, and listening to the sound of the wind in the high bamboo, the emperor and his family enjoyed the best time of their lives.